I'm Dan Siegel, and it's an honor to introduce you to the Khiron House April 25th conference coming up on Healing Trauma, Theory and Practice. The subtitle is long, so I'm going to read it: An Interpersonal Neurobiological Approach Transforming Developmental Trauma into Integration and Resiliency. Now, what does that mean? Well, an interpersonal neurobiological approach means we draw on the field of interpersonal neurobiology to build on all the fields of science, math and physics, chemistry and biology, psychology and sociology, linguistics and anthropology, to make one framework for understanding reality. And the part of reality we're especially interested in is the human mind. So we ask questions like, what is a healthy mind? How do relationships support the cultivation of a healthy mind? And how does the brain connect to the mind? Now, in the other parts of the conference title, you have this idea of approaching transforming developmental trauma into integration and resiliency. Well, from an interpersonal neurobiology view, we see that developmental trauma happens within a relational context in which energy and information flow is not what's called integrated. And so whether you look at neglect or overt abuse, those forms of trauma actually change the way the brain develops. We see integration, the linkage of differentiated parts, as basically the way health emerges. So in a relationship, health emerges from integration, where you honor differences, promote linkages, and it's in developmental trauma, whether it's overt abuse or neglect, that integration is impaired. And amazingly, integration in those settings of developmental trauma is impaired in the growth of the brain. Now, resiliency, what does that mean? That's the ability to adapt to stresses. And that's exactly what we want people to have as they develop, whatever their early experiences have been. So resiliency, we believe, is an outcome of integration. And so overall, what we're going to discuss in a deep, deep way are the theoretical underpinnings of integration as the basis of resiliency, and then what are the practical implications for ways you can use this information in your own life, personal and professional, to develop more well-being for yourself and others as you use these ideas in practical ways. I'll see you soon, and thank you for listening.